Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a traditional shop my stash. So I'm going to be showing you all the things that are in my current rotation, deciding if I'm keeping them in, rotating them out, and then we're going to be shopping through my collection for what I want to rotate in next. So if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to stay tuned. I will also link my playlist below in the description if you want to watch any of these other videos from my channel. And yeah, let's just jump on in. Okay, so here we go. I filmed my intro before I'm filming this, so I didn't really preface this in the beginning, I don't think, but we're definitely going to be making some very big changes to the basket based on my makeup style and a few new things that I'm going to be implementing, which we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, gonna just go ahead and jump in. I have my two setting powders. Those are gonna stay. I finally used the Ace Beauté single shadow. Everyone be proud of me. So I'm gonna rotate it out. And then I also have my Merit single shadow. I don't think this was officially rotated in when I saw you last, but I pulled it out for something and I just left it in there. So I think, what do I want to do? I think I do want to leave this one in. Also, my Bobbi Brown single shadow in this shade Moonstone. Gorgeous. I did use this, so I am going to rotate it out. And then I had the Fruit Lighter from Cleona. Oh, mother. Well, that's why I hate products that are so fucking hard to open. Okay, hopefully that will be okay. Yeah, I used this a handful of times. Really pretty. Really enjoy it. I'm gonna rotate it out and go clean off my hand. Okay, next, my Kaja Dewy Bar in the shade, I think it was Fig Smoothie. Yeah, used this a handful of times. Loved it. Really enjoyed it. I don't think this was in here. I saw you guys last. This is the Hourglass Palette and Idealist. These are new. I got this via Skeepers for review, and I talked about it over on my IG stories. I'll probably eventually talk about it in a reviews video. I would like to try it a handful more times to like really get my feelings for it, but like they look like they're gonna be sparkly, but these are extremely lackluster shimmers. The matte slash satin shades are nice. But there is nothing revolutionary about this formula, and the packaging is so cheap. It's like mine is like loose and it's very cheap tin. I would never recommend this to anyone because if I would have paid 70 bucks for this, I would have been pissed based on the packaging and, you know, the formula being so-so. But I am hanging on to it for now, but I'm going to put it in my palette series. So I'm going to rotate this out for now. My Milani lip oil is going to stay. I'm working on emptying this. This Fresh Beauty oil is so good. I have the shade Berry. This has become a holy grail. It's dethroned the Milani one, I think. I want to try it for a little bit longer, but I think it's gonna take this one's place, and the tint that this leaves is so pretty. So I'm gonna leave this in. Still haven't used this one. Because honestly, guys, I'm really just not doing full beats of makeup, which we'll get to in a minute. And this is something that I don't think would look good on me if I didn't have like a full beat. I am gonna leave it in just because I still would like to use it. Then I was retesting these Maybelline lifter glosses. I was planning on doing some content with them, but I just haven't yet, and honestly I just don't know if I will. So I am gonna rotate these out. I had the Hourglass plumping volumizer, whatever it is, in the shade Trace in here, and I did use it once, so I am going to rotate it out. And then I had this color fix from Danessa Myricks, the foils one. What shade is this? Jewels, I think. And I didn't use it, so I am going to leave it in for now. I also had the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in the shade 150. Used it. Gonna rotate it out. I was also reviewing the Makeup by Mario single shadow in the shade Chestnut. I'm going to rotate this out and you will see it in a declutter video. It's just not nearly as good as this Merit Cream Shadow. So if I'm going to reach for a base, it's going to be this one. So I'm going to rotate that out. I was testing the Rare Beauty Gloss, which I will actually link that video if you want to see it. I'm giving my reviews on a lot of products that I've been trying for like the past month plus. But I have my thoughts on this, so I am going to rotate that out as well. I also have the Danessa Myricks foil in the shade Magic Hour. And I am going to leave this in, I think, for the makeup style I'm currently doing. It's something I can see myself reaching for a lot. So I'm going to leave it in. I also had the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Watermelon Pop in here. And gosh, this formula, you guys, is literally just so stinking good. I'm going to put this in the maybe because I want to leave it in, but I'm thinking maybe there's a different shade I would want to have in. So I'm not sure. So it's going to be a maybe. My color corrector from Huda is going to stay. And I think I'm going to rotate this Coffee Concealer out and rotate in a different one just to switch it up. I had the Danessa Myricks bronzer in here. This is their Power Bronzer in the shade Medium. This does, like, I can make this work for me. It's a little warm. I did use it a handful of times. I feel like this is gonna be another maybe. The Cali Ray Sun Drip Skin Boosting Peptide Bronzer. Only used this once, but I'm not really surprised. When it comes to liquids, I'm not very good at using them just because of the extra effort it requires, in my opinion. So I am going to rotate this out. And then I also didn't pull this out with you guys, but I pulled this out later. It's a Clinique Even Better makeup foundation, because this is like at least halfway gone and the shade works for me right now. So I'm going to leave it in. I had also pulled out the KVD Good Apple Balm because the shade is now working for me. Used this a couple times, but I don't know. I feel like I should leave it up here, but also, like, I really want to condense this basket, and this is just not something I'm reaching for, so I will go ahead and just rotate it out. The Huda Beauty Easy Blur. I think I will rotate this out to inspire me to reach for this one instead, because this is my oldest foundation, so I would like to finish it. So I'm going to rotate this one out. This Rare Beauty Brightener is in my project pan. I don't use it that often. As you can see, I think maybe I'm like right in there based on where it's settling. And I'm gonna like leave it in, but it's definitely too bright for me to use like this time of year, so I'll probably move it somewhere back there. And then the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, I have been using this, so I will leave this in just because I'm pretty sure this is my oldest primer right now, and it does not look like a good shade for me in the winter, so I want to keep using it. The Hourglass Vanish Hydrating Skin Tint has been on repeat. This is actually what I've worn the majority of the month, so it's going to stay in. And then, of course, my Chanel Cream Bronzer is going to stay in. I'm panning this. I had the Dior, was this the Universal one? Yeah, Universal Highlighting Palette in. So pretty. I am going to rotate this out though. And then I have my ColourPop Going Coconuts palette in. This is a part of my Testing My Palette series. I'll link that below if you're curious to see what that project is. But I still want to do at least 2 more looks with this, so it's going to stay. This is in my painting project, the Natasha Denona Glam Light palette. I'm trying to completely pan this, and then I'm trying to hit pan in this stinking shade. So this is going to stay up here. This also is going to stay in. It's a ColourPop New Moon palette. I think I have 2 or 3 more looks I want to do with this one. And then my ABH Primrose palette is in, and I want to do at least 2 more looks with this, maybe 3. So this is going to stay in. I know my Inslee Rain palettes were in this before, but I took them out, and I'll link the video below of testing my palettes because the reasoning will be in there, so I don't have to bore everybody. And then for setting sprays, I have the Huda Easy Bake and the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse one. I'm going to leave both of these in right now. And then, I don't know, I kind of really like wanted to, I need to like revamp this area some because, well, I guess now, oh shit, sorry. I probably have enough freaking lip liners to really expand in this. Oh yeah, not that that's a good thing, but so that's going to be the new lip liner spot, I think, just because this was like, I was overgrown. But this will house all my lip liners now, which really kind of just frees up this space a little bit. I feel like we'll put that back in there. Perfect. And that pushes them up. And then I have this brow pencil, which I want to move some stuff around here. I'm using these Half Magic sticks a lot lately. So I want them to be more like front and center, I guess. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, I'll leave those there. And then let's put this back here, my glitter primer. And then my 2 brow products, we'll put those there as well. And we'll leave it at that for right now. And then once we shop my stuff, then we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, so here is my top drawer. I have all the foundation out that I'm thinking I want to use right now. Same with primer, so I'm not going to rotate any of those new in. I do want to rotate in my Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer in the shade 2N. I feel like it might be a little light for me right now, actually, because I'm like pretty tan for me, which I know isn't even that tan, but okay. It's a skosh darker than the Estee Lauder one, it looks like. So I will go ahead and rotate this one in. Singles. Do I want to, I have a couple up there that I really want to get to. I feel like this one might be a color I'm wanting to use right now. Yeah, I'm going to rotate this one in. It's the shade Ritz from ColourPop. Yeah, maybe this one too, because it's I'm really looking at one and dones right now. And this one from Adriana Nicole Cosmetics in the shade Ethereal is a really beautiful one and done. So I'm gonna rotate this in as well. And then I think this might be this one's time to shine right now. I think I am going to rotate this in finally. It's the Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Essentials in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to rotate this in. I think that's all from this drawer. Oh, the other single I'm rotating in, because I already have it up on my vanity, is the Half Magic Tate. Sorry, my dog needed to be in the camera immediately, I guess. But it's Half Magic Glitter Puck in the shade Dopamine Sparkles. I don't wear pink a lot, and that's why I don't reach for it. So I want to pull it out, see if I can get some use out of it. Kind of as like a I might declutter it situation. So I'm going to pull this out. Okay, another product in that boat is this RMS Beauty blush in the shade Maidens. I think this formula is nice, but I think that this shade might just be like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't look too dark when I swatch it like this, but when I get it on, sometimes it looks maybe too dark. So I'm going to rotate it in to test it. Let's see. Honestly, I think that's all that I want from out of here right now. And I'll keep that other Huda blush in my basket. Okay, so for lip products, I have been keeping things very simple, especially because I have a couple right now that I'm trying to pan. So I have not really been mixing it up, I guess would be the word. So, because I'm like, do I even want to rotate any of these in? Like, what do I have over here? I have two lip oils, a pink lipstick, and then I have my panning lipstick, which I actually didn't see in my basket. So where the hell did that go? I'll have to look for that. So let's rotate something like more pinky in. I think I'm going to do the shade Romantic Vibe from Kaja. I love these lip blurs. They're so pretty. So yeah, I'm actually going to rotate this one in, which if you guys didn't know, Kaja is available at Ulta now. Super exciting. Okay, for highlighter, I already had an idea of what I want to bring forward, and it is this Dior Quad. This one is in the shade Glitz, and I really just like this one in the summer because you have like this like beautiful pinky like peachy color, and then you have this like light gold, which is stunning, and then you have this like very peachy color, and I just like to mix them and use them like that. Like, I think it looks so pretty. So I'm gonna rotate this in. I think that might be it, because I also have a highlighter in my Natasha Denona Glam Face palette. This one is a favorite. I feel like I pull this one out a lot. What if I do? I think I'm going to pull this one out from Fenty. It's the Rose Rave and their Diamond Balm. It's like the pinkier one, since I don't have a pinky highlight out, I don't believe. And I do like a pink highlight, so I'm going to rotate this in. Oh, that's right. I'm not rotating in any more palettes because I have 4 out right now, and those are the ones I'm focusing on. And until I complete my looks with those, I'm not going to pick new ones. So yeah, let's go back up to the vanity. Okay, so that is what it's looking like right now. Everything fits in, looks great. We even have a little extra room, not as crowded as usual, but I want to introduce you to something else. Meet my bag, my go-to-work makeup bag. If you follow me on IG, then I've already been talking about this. I have been essentially taking a bag, like a small bag of makeup items to work every day, and I've been just doing my makeup quickly and minimally at my desk because I just have not been waking up to do my makeup, you guys. And I was like, I need to figure out a way to use my makeup more consistently because I was only doing my makeup like twice a week. And I have a lot of stuff that I need to use. So this was a good way for me to do that. I luckily have time and the capability to do my makeup at work. So I have been taking a bag of products with me to do that. So I'm going to show you what's in the bag. There's some stuff we're going to switch out. So if you're thinking like, oh, maybe we're missing a product or whatever, it's probably in here. So I wanted to keep it very minimal, you guys, like not a lot of brushes and stuff. So literally the only brushes that I have in here are this powder brush and then this bronzer brush, and everything else I'm just, oh, and a foundation brush, but I must have already, I don't know, is it in here? Oh yeah, right here, foundation brush. So 3 brushes. I was just doing the powder and the foundation, but then I just prefer to do my bronzer with a brush because it was looking a little patchy. So 3 brushes. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is a Huda powder container that I had already emptied, but then I dumped some of my existing powder into here so I could just take it and not have to worry about pushing stuff back and forth. So this is in here. I put my Ace Beauté compact that is a little bit of everything in there that has a bunch of panning products in it. So I did get more use out of this than I initially anticipated because I did rotate this out of my stash, but then I brought it back in to take with me. And I think that I will probably rotate between this and some other products just to mix it up. But I am going to rotate this out again. It's what I've been using for like 2 weeks now. So I'm going to rotate it out. I also put the Kulfi Beauty mascara in here. I've been switching this out with this one and my Makeup by Mario one, but I'm going to leave this one in. And then I also have a mini of the Easy Bake setting mist. So I'm going to leave that in there. I had one of the Huda Beauty lip contours in the shade Soft Nude in here. I'm going to just like put that away. And then I also put in a liner. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Resistant gel liner. That's going to live in there. And then I also got out my other Glossier pencil for my brows that I had gotten for Christmas. And I put it in here just so that like I would have one to live in here. And I actually just got my hair done yesterday. So I'm gonna put that in there and put this one in the makeup bag because this one is darker. And yeah, because this is what I usually use every day. So I want the products that I think look best on me in here. I then just pulled out the Makeup Forever Super Boost because this is the shade 4, which I think is still a skosh dark for me, but I can get away with it. So I've been rotating between this and the Hourglass Vanish. So I am going to keep this one in here for now because I've only used it twice since I rotated it in. And then I've also been using my Kulfi Beauty Serum Primer. I love this. It is such like a 3-in-1 product for me. So I'm going to leave this in. Oh, and then this is my other one from Danessa Myricks. This is the shade Meteorite from Duo 8. It's like the really pretty purple sparkly one. And I've liked keeping this in here as like a really pretty inner corner highlight. So I think I'm going to leave that in there as well. And then I recently rotated in my Ulta Beauty eye primer. And then oh dang it, that was laying on its side. Didn't want that. The Armani concealer is the one that's going to live in here since it's the one I use the most. And then I had my ABH. This is where my ABH painting lipstick was. It was in that bag. So I'm going to put that back up here. And then I've also been testing the Too Faced Quickie Queen eyeshadow sticks. And this one is Sunset Sizzle, I think. Super pretty. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I've been enjoying it. And I still might not be using my eyeshadow palettes, but at least I'm still using some of my makeup. So I'm just going to take the win where I can get the win, you guys. So let's pack this up real quick. The main reason I pulled this one out was because I wanted to put this in there because these are like a really light, creamy formula. And so I think that they would be really great at going on with the fingers, and the same with like these cream highlighters. I just think this would work very well for the whole vibe of the look that I've been doing lately. So I'm going to put that in there. Then, of course, my powder is going to go back in. And I was trying to think, because a lot of these items are staples. And, oh, I was like, where is my little brow gel? This little mini ABH brow gel, I just put it in here because it was like, it's super small. And so I don't have to like track my other one back and forth. And this has actually been really good. So keeping that in there. Foundation, setting spray, concealer. And this is why I've been using these Half Magic sticks more, because I've honestly just been gravitating toward bringing a shadow stick or two in here and then applying those at work, and it's been easy. So that's what I've been doing. I think okay, I want to keep the quickie stick in here. I want to keep this foil in here. The purple is such a pretty accent, so I'm going to leave that in there. But then I was also thinking, I'm going to put this Danessa Myricks one in there too. This other foil that I think is really pretty. And that's what it's going to be for now. This is something that I literally rotate the eye products out every couple of days, like just as I feel. So when I meet with you guys, let me know if you want to see what's in the makeup bag that I take to work, and I will continue to show you. But if you just want to see the traditional Shop My Stash for what's going to be on my vanity, that's totally fine. We can do that too. I just thought this would be a fun way to show you like how I'm mixing it up and getting use out of my makeup while I'm in a place where I'm not like feeling super motivated to use makeup. This has been fun, it's been different, and it's been helping me use my stuff. So I've really been enjoying it. So yeah, this is what is going to be in my vanity stash over the next month. And then, like I said, the bag will change. And yeah, I hope that you guys have an incredible day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.